An insider has revealed the truth that took place during Prince Harry and Meghan's secret visit to Windsor Castle. A very good friend of mine from childhood, who now lives back in Manchester, England with her family, told me about the visit with the Queen and then with Prince Charles. I can't get into who my source is, but her sister works at Windsor and was working there during the visit. Apparently, Meghan Markle did not go in to see the Queen. She was not allowed to go anywhere near the Queen, and only Harry was allowed to see his grandmother. But Meghan had to sit in another room, with 4 footmen watching over her, but they did bring her some hot tea and something to nibble on, while she was waiting. Harry, on the other hand, was with his grandmother for just about an hour, but then he met up with Prince Charles also, for only 15 minutes. Because, allegedly, Harry and Charles had this awfully huge, really loud and highly charged blowout, and their interaction was extremely hostile, so much, where others couldn't help from hearing it, and they all heard the extremely loud yelling coming from and in the vicinity of the room where Harry and his father met, in Windsor Castle. And that Harry left and stormed out in a huge huff, as he slammed the door behind him, and then he asked where Meghan was, and then he apparently pushed his way past one of the footmen, who was standing in the hallway, and told another to tell Meghan to meet him in the car. So, the meeting didn't go down well with his dad, I was told, but I was told that his meeting with the Queen was quiet and seemed pleasant enough. So, that was the take of what went down during their Windsor visit, by one of the Queen's staff. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may have shocked royal fans when they rocked up in Windsor for their secret UK visit, but their trip was far from surprise from their family. The flying visit, which was planned several weeks in advance, gave the couple a chance to catch up with the Queen, Prince Charles, and Camilla. It's the first time Meghan has returned to England since she quit the firm in 2020. But it has now been reported that a 5th royal played a huge role in the secret visit, Harry's cousin, Princess Eugenie. According to the Mail's Richard Kay, she played a big role in setting up the Sussexes' trip to Windsor behind the scenes. He writes, it was also the first time Meghan had seen any of her royal in-laws since March 2020. Intriguingly, it involved a 5th member of the royal family who was not present at either meeting, Princess Eugenie. The princess, who is temporarily living in her cousin's Frogmore Cottage with her husband Jack Brooksbank and their son August, is thought to have played an encouraging role behind the scenes. She is Harry's closest royal ally. She and Jack visited the Sussexes in California earlier this year, and is also close to the Queen. Eugenie is very close to Harry and Meghan, and is believed to be the only royal who has the chance to visit their daughter Lilibet when she visited the US earlier this year. Harry and Eugenie were photographed together watching the Super Bowl. After moving to the US, Meghan and Harry gave her their Windsor home, Frogmore Cottage, where she has now based her new family. The Sussexes stayed with Eugenie, Jack and August during their brief time in the UK. Harry and Eugenie have been close since they were children, when their mums Princess Diana and Sarah Ferguson were good friends. The families would often go on holiday together and were seen giggling together at engagements. As they grew older, the royal cousins hit the London club scene together, and they were regulars at the popular London club, Mahiki, sneaking in the back entrance. Insiders say that of all of the Queen's grandchildren, Harry and Eugenie had the most natural connections and are the closest of friends. Besides, the Duchess of Sussex has returned to Montecito, California, to be reunited with her children, Archie, who turns 3 next month, and Lily, who turns 1 in June. Harry and Meghan have spent the weekend in the Netherlands for the Invictus Games, but the Duchess confessed she missed her children at a book reading in Jouder Park. The return comes as Meghan's half-sister Samantha Markle announced she wants to resolve the conflict between them. Samantha, whom last month attempted to sue the Duchess for defamation, said, "If you are a humanitarian and a compassionate person and all these things you claim to be, you listen to your family and you try to think, what do we need to do to have a meeting of the minds? Let's resolve conflicts, let's be adults about this, and let's show that we are bigger people."